Oh, we made it.
Guess who's back? Back again.
Who?
Us.
Oh my god. Literally sweat droplets on my forehead. I love summer. I love being in denial that it's summer wearing
I was about
jeans.
to say, you're not helping yourself.
I just love jeans.
Yeah, I do too, actually. I'm a bit sad that Jean weather's leaving us. And I feel like in other countries that I've seen, because it just doesn't get as hot, or maybe it's just Queensland, maybe not just all of Australia, but like in summer they wear cute little tops and jeans.
Yeah, like we could not do that.
not
Well, we can't because I'm dripping in sweat.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's really good. You have like a cute little like dinner out?
Yep. Jeans and a little singlet.
No, literally can't.
Sweat. Your legs will be dripping.
Yeah. I wore a skirt and a nice top to dinner the other night and my legs were dripping.
Yep.
On the chair.
I really just don't get affected by the heat.
I'm obsessed with
Like
that for you.
last night we went out to dinner with Sam's family and there was like 6 of us there and everyone was, I could see the sweat on everyone's faces. Everyone was like, I'm sweating so much. I literally, not a droplet of sweat on me. Tell me, when it's cold, I'm sweating.
Yeah.
So weird. Like I was like, guys, it's literally like a lovely temperature. And they were like, it's so hot.
It's so weird. Like why, what's in your body that is doing that?
I'm cold-blooded.
Yeah.
Like a reptile.
And like because I'm warm-blooded, I like want to be what you have, but I don't.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes. And I would love to be warm-blooded, actually.
Yeah.
But then also I don't want to sweat all the time when it's hot.
In winter you'd love it though.
Winter. That'd be gorgeous.
I'd hate your winter, I think.
It's hell. It's hell out here.
So I feel like I'm quite warm.
Yeah, you
in
are.
winter. Cheers to that.
Cheers. It just never doesn't hit,
No,
does it?
it doesn't.
Every time I'm like, I wonder if it won't be as good. Oh, wait, it is.
We are truly are O-Bagel's biggest fans, actually.
Truly. I'm obsessed. Like, I'm embarrassed, actually, how much I go.
Yeah, me too.
Like, I see the I know the girls. Like, I'm on
Yeah,
it.
and like, do you think they're like, oh, they're
Oh,
back?
I'm like, stop.
Like, go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Cook breakfast at home.
Make your own matcha, actually. Hey, I'm still out of my powder.
We have so much to say.
So much to say.
I'm overwhelmed.
The tea is like bubbling out of the kettle. We have so much to spill.
The kettle's overflowing.
I think someone
Oh,
has an exciting announcement. Or update, let's say.
yeah.
It's not an announcement.
Announcement.
Everyone sit down.
I feel like I've been hinting at it a lot. It's
Yeah.
pretty
I mean,
obvious.
we can't keep a secret.
No, we can't.
So.
And I will continue soft launching on my vlog and Instagram just because it's fun. It's
Yeah.
a fun little game.
Hey, if anyone deserves it, it's literally you.
Thank you. But for match therapy, I'm not keeping anything a secret, am I?
No.
I have a girlfriend.
Round of applause.
MMG has stuck around.
MMG.
How
the
crazy.
matcha therapy listeners like get it.
Yeah, they've really been here for it all.
Yeah,
I
you're the real
listened
ones.
to your last episode this
Really?
morning just to like remember what I had said.
Yeah.
And it had been like our 5th date and then like the week of hanging out post that.
Whoa.
Like that was so long. It feels like so long ago.
like 6
It
weeks
was like,
ago.
yeah, over a month ago.
That's crazy.
We had our 1 month yesterday.
Do you do anything for it?
No, we kind of, we both forgot.
Yeah.
And then right before bed, she was like, oh my God, it's the 10th. And I was like, oh my God.
The 10.
But yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
I feel great. I feel like I have learned so much about myself in like a very short amount of time. And it like almost pissed me off because I was like, I've been with myself for 26 years. Like being single, I almost like, not like was boastful about it, but I was like, I know myself so well. Like I've had this long on my own to like get to know myself. And then like, I don't know, you get like triggered in stuff or you like don't realize how open you are to things. And it was just like, I've had to like let so many walls down, which is so scary. And like, I just didn't expect that at all. And this was my first relationship. So obviously that comes with a whole
1,000%.
bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
But she's the best. She's so sweet and is very like safe and comforting and like really holds me while I'm breaking those walls down, which is just a lot. But yeah,
That's
it was going really well.
crying, actually. I actually almost did cry when you were first talking to me about it. Do you remember when I was Snapchatting you? And I was like, actually almost in tears. Like, it's just so... And, hey, I know I was crazy being like, maybe. Being like, go for my Christmas. Hey, Was I wrong?
No. I was just so scared to get my hopes up.
Yeah, no, fair.
Yeah.
Completely fair. But that's just so exciting. It's such an exciting time of life. But I really think that, like, especially the first couple months of a relationship, it's so normal to just be like, oh my gosh, I'm second guessing this, I'm questioning that. I didn't realize I felt like that strongly about that, or I didn't realize I didn't care about that, or something like that. Like,
yeah, like you can think that you like know your like deal breakers or things you do and don't care about until you're like in the situation. You're like, wait.
Do you know what's interesting as well is that the standards you hold and your opinions and how you feel about friendships, so different to relationships. And I feel like sometimes you forget that.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Like, and especially because like, you know how everyone's like, I'm dating my best friend, and I'm like, also I am gay, so I'd be dating a woman, and I have a lot of
strong female
friendships.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, I know how a friendship goes.
Or you know how you react to things in friendships and stuff. Yeah.
So different. And it scared me a lot because I felt so like out of my depth. Like, I had no idea what I was doing and I was going to fuck it all up. But she wouldn't let me.
No.
So.
MMG.
Crazy stuff
over here happening.
Yeah. And it's also just like, I'm meeting like yeah, I'm in my first relationship, but like I'm like, there's just so much, like I'm meeting her family and like I've never met a partner's family before, and like that again even is so different.
So different.
Like, even I was meeting her friends and I was like trying not to freak out about it. And she was like, these could be like your like godparents. I was like, okay. I can't like think too hectically about it, otherwise I will stress myself out too much.
It's the way that all of your friends are like, so kids, married. You're like, okay, it's been a month.
Okay. So do you see yourself marrying her? Like, oh my gosh.
No, we're all insane.
No, but like it's fair. But it's just like, I think the type of person I am, I can't like, I don't know, getting like serious about it was like stressing me out so bad. But I think that's just because it's new and it's unknown, and it just like, I mean, it's so early, but like it just like keeps getting better and better, which is so nice.
Yeah. Well, even last week you were quite sick. Was that last week or the week before? Last week.
A bit of last week, but the week before, mainly, yeah.
And you were saying just how you felt so taken care of, and you've never really felt like that before.
No,
and
it was crazy.
just having someone to share the load, as silly as it sounds, like if you're, like what were you saying, you were like trying to make the bed but like fainting? And she was like, hey, so I'm actually here.
Hey, so I will literally do that when I get home from work. And I'm like, no, I've got it.
Yeah.
Like, you're literally almost fainting.
Like when you've always been so... Okay, so...
Can you just settle, please?
When you've always been so independent, it's like going against everything you've always done, always known.
Like, independent to a fault. Like, it's ridiculous.
Like, there's independent and then there's can't accept help from anyone.
Yeah. And if I was dating me, I'd be so furious. Like, just let me help. It's so annoying. And I'm getting better slowly.
Yeah.
And she never makes me feel bad for asking, and will like do things for me without even me having to ask for it, which like is huge for me. And it's just, I mean, like, I'll be learning more about myself forever and ever and ever.
I fear you never stop.
Yeah, cool. So, hope this helps.
It's reassuring, kind of, because you're like, oh, at least I'll never have to aim to be perfect.
Yeah.
But equally, God.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Wow.
Crazy stuff.
Really is.
Who would have thought?
And I like, met her as well?
Yeah.
Not for long.
Not for long. Thoughts?
Whoa.
Like I didn't already ask you.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Tell me what you thought.
This is actually the only time we speak much therapy.
Yeah.
So we don't
not
catch
friends
up for the
outside of
whole.
this.
Yeah, we're purely with each other for clout.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'm so glad we agree on that one. She's okay. I didn't meet her for long. I think it was literally like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So first impressions, sweetest person ever, sweetest human ever, cutest. Like,
sweeter than me.
Yeah.
Oh. I'll take it. Mike.
And like gorgeous smile, like so warming. Do you know what I mean? She just seems so sweet. I can't. Today's toy just went. I can't wait to get to know her more.
Yeah.
Does she like matcha?
Likes this
Okay. I mean, everyone.
Yeah.
Surely would. Yeah. Okay, good to know.
Good to know.
I can get her. Just in case she was like,
anyone who can convert you.
it's the squirrel.
The squirrel.
Wow.
Also, since the last time we filmed, we have a new member of the family.
We do.
Soph's pregnant. She gave birth to the cutest little schnoz I've ever seen in my life.
Hey, not good news.
Oh!
Even in the last Match Therapy episode, we were talking and you were like, you're just with me because for my cute little nose. And I was like, yeah, I am. And that was like a week before the surgery.
Yeah, here we are.
Here we are.
Two cute noses. No.
Never seen two best friends with two cute noses. Never seen it. No, it's insane. Well, I keep like moving.
Yeah, me too, kind of.
Oh my God. It's insane that it's been over 5 weeks now, or maybe about 5 weeks since the surge.
The surge. Yeah, maybe 6 soon.
Yeah,
Crazy. That's gone quick.
It's gone
Do you
so
feel it's
quick.
gone quick? Yeah.
Yes, so quick. That does not feel like 6 weeks ago. But the 2 weeks after felt like such a fever dream.
Yeah.
That I'm like, they didn't really exist.
Yeah.
And that's just been 4 weeks.
Yeah.
That have just like gone back to normal life, obviously.
Yeah.
But
It's not real.
It's not real because I don't believe I did it.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to do it for 12 years. And I was always like, I won't do it. Like, I was always like, I don't think I can do it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Not like brave enough to do it.
Yeah. And I just did it. And I was just like, I did that? Like, that's so weird.
Even when I feel like you had kind of decided you were going to do it, like I distinctly remember this conversation on the treadmill and you were like, if I'm doing it, I have to do it before my wedding.
Yeah.
And you were like, kind of like, I'm going to do it. But then even after then, you were still like, am I?
I don't think I will, though, right?
I'm like, oh, I think you will.
Ooh, was that before we went to Sydney?
Yeah.
Okay, yes. So when we went to Sydney, start of September, we went and I had the consult, which didn't say anything about it.
Secret squirrel.
Literally. And even at that point, before going in, I was like, I might not do it.
Yeah. You were just like leaving your options open, just seeing how it felt.
Yes, I was so, because I'm very much like how I feel, like gut feelings. And if I felt icky, if I felt anxious in there or nervous, I would have been like, no, it's not
feeling
I can't
right.
do it.
Yeah.
But it was so good.
Yeah.
So good.
Great vibes.
We were like, she has been through the whole, like, you basically got no job.
Yeah. I
Yourself.
have, yeah.
You know
She's
it all.
cute, isn't she? Yeah.
And I'd believe it.
Yeah. I literally met a new friend the other week and she was like, people would pay a lot of money for your nose. I was like,
Yeah,
I
no.
did. Nah.
You're like, yeah, no, trust me, I know.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Oh, gosh.
I just thought the whole journey was so fascinating. Like, I loved coming along for
I'm
it all.
so glad you did. You were there for the console.
I was there for the years leading up to deciding
How long
to
have
do
we
it.
been friends? Since 2020.
Yeah.
4
For
years.
4 years.
4 years of me. Probably, I think you've heard it the most out of anyone. Oh, no. Yes, I'm definitely going to do it. No, I definitely can't do it. No, I'm definitely going to do it. I'll never do it.
Oh, God.
And then, yeah, walked out. The console went so well. Didn't
Yeah.
it? So
Surgeon,
smooth.
such a legend.
Surgeon? I love him so much.
Such a daddy.
We've called him Daddy, actually. Yeah.
It's not doctor.
And then Harry Styles started playing whilst we were in there.
Yeah. At like the very end.
Yes. And I looked at you and I was like,
Oh. Harry made the decision, not us.
yes. Well, it's weird whenever I'm, this is going to sound so strange as well, because like, wow, he just doesn't know I exist and I feel this way about him. When I've had not like a lot of stressful moments, but in times of stress, if I hear a Harry song, I'm like, everything's going to be okay.
Yeah.
And
Obsessed.
it happened.
And everything was okay.
And then we opened the door, walked out the street, Sam's last name, boom. I was like, that's a
Well,
sign. Taking
I'm doing
anything.
it.
Blue skies?
I'm getting a nose job.
Oh, delusional. But I'm so happy I did it. And I know, like, I'm fully aware that a lot of people don't agree with it.
Yeah, completely. But that's their business and
Yeah.
not yours.
1,000%. And posting the vlog was so scary. I was so scared. I
Yeah.
was literally at Rachel's house and we were sitting in her library room together. And I was like, am I literally posting this right now? And she was like, yeah, you just got to do it, because I was putting off doing it.
Yeah.
And I was like, publish, and then I slammed my laptop shut, and I screamed, and she screamed, and then we left. And then I didn't check my phone all day.
Yeah.
But I got the most beautiful messages. Like, of course, there was some that were a little bit not the best. And I actually asked you to go through some of the comments and, like, just hide any ones that were just blatantly...
Yeah, we're just going to...
Just, mess with my head a little bit, or just, like, make me really upset.
Not necessary.
Yeah, like, I was expecting it, but I'm also like...
I still don't need to read it.
Yeah,
Protect your peace.
Yeah. But honestly, like, I was so scared that everyone would feel like that. And so, like, majority were just so nice. And just even if they were like, hey, don't agree with this, I wouldn't do it myself, blah, 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 but so happy for you.
Yeah. Or just like,
so
thanks
sweet.
for being transparent.
Yes.
Like,
yeah, because so many people hide it.
Yeah.
Or I've gotten a few DMs being like, because I said in one of my videos or so, beforehand, like, no, I think I said in the nose vlog, I was like, know that when I post this, I'm going to be like so anxious and blah, blah, blah. And then I got a few DMs from people being like, I know you're probably feeling so anxious right now. I just wanted to let you know that you can never do anything that, like, would make me hate you. And there's something like this as well. Like, it's obviously not, like, hurting anyone or anything. And I was just like people are just so
sweet.
nice. So nice.
but I'm also like, as they should.
I know.
Like,
I know.
It's like kind of sad that you're like, you get shocked at things like that. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's like, well, yeah.
I know.
Fair enough.
I know.
And you're like expecting bad.
Yes. I expected literally everyone to just be like, hate you now, unsubscribe.
Yeah. Which is just like crazy that like we're just doing something to ourselves that doesn't affect literally anyone. And you're like upset about it.
I know.
Interesting.
I know. It's a weird concept. Because I'm like, I fully respect that you don't like it.
Yeah.
But
I
then-
respect that you would never.
Yes. Or don't agree with it.
Yeah.
But then people don't really feel the same.
Yeah.
Backwards. But
My favourite is when like you've already posted the vlog of surgery. You shouldn't have done that. Well, I'll just go back and reverse it. Like, it's done.
hey, Daddy.
Hey, I'm back.
I'm going to need you to just, like,
I've
pop the other one.
decided, you know how I said I hated it? I don't. I need it back.
I love it now, actually. Oh, no, it's crazy.
But she's done.
She's done. Someone actually commented on the vlog because I mentioned Megan Rinks.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah.
it'll make sense why I said Olivia in a second. Megan Rinks' nose job vlogs, which is like rent free in my head.
Yeah, I even remember watching
Yeah, Vlogmas.
Yes.
Iconic move
Yeah, honestly.
to do in Vlogmas.
Yeah.
Anyways, someone commented, they were like, oh my gosh, I remember, I keep wanting to call her Olivia. I remember Megan named hers Olivia.
Oh.
She's like, what is yours named? And I was like, so sure, I need to name her. But I have no idea. Nothing's come to my head so far. Leave a comment
We just
below.
call it Schnoz.
We do. Little Miss Schnoz.
Little Miss Schnoz.
Miss Schnoz. Schnozzy. I don't know.
I feel like it needs to be an S. For Soph.
Soph.
Soph and Sophina.
Sam.
Sam and Sam.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. But it's so funny.
And like, do you just feel like a weight has been like lifted? Like, it's almost, I feel like sometimes when you're like, oh, but am I doing this or am I doing this? And like the decision's been made.
Yeah.
It's almost like, oh.
More so than, obviously, I'm so much more confident now. But just I'm not deciding. Like, it truly was my Roman Empire. Like, and you know this. I thought about it all the time.
Yeah, like the mental clarity you have now,
just
I can't even imagine.
Yeah, I just don't even think about it anymore.
Yeah. And like you have been saying the same thing for years about your nose, and it would still shock me every single time you would look at an angle or a photo or anything. You'd be like, love everything but my nose. And I'm like, I've not even looked at your nose.
I know.
Like, always on your mind all the time. Like, that's exhausting.
Yeah.
And like then kind of trying to combat that, being like, oh no, but I shouldn't feel comfortable with myself and doesn't love myself the way I am. Da, da, da. But like, that's a battle in your mind, literally 24/7.
Constantly.
Since you were
13, 14?
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a long 10 years.
Yeah, it was. So yeah, it just feels such a weird thing to do. Like, the whole thing was just crazy.
It was crazy.
Craziest thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
And even when people ask me about it, I'm like, yeah, crazy. Yeah. And those, especially the week of recovery, that was just like, blocked that out.
Yeah.
Not that it was even...
Like, I low-key did too.
Yeah. I think we all did. Weird week. But, like, not that it was painful. The weird thing is, not 1 ounce of pain. Not once in the entire process of it all did I feel 1 ounce of pain.
I don't understand that.
Me
like, I
neither.
wish I could feel... You're like, it's not painful, just uncomfortable. I'm like, I just want to feel it on my nose.
Yep. I mean,
For a
picture
second.
just a blocked nose. That's it. That is all I felt. Like, the blocked blocked. You could feel.
Yeah.
That's all.
And then eyes swollen shut.
Yeah.
No taste.
Do you know what's crazy? I didn't bruise at all.
Yeah.
Not one bit of bruising.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I know. I was ready.
And your eyes were like red for like a day.
Yeah.
And then it was done.
Yeah. So weird.
Like, of course you would. Like, you would.
I think it was Daddy.
You would recover beautifully.
No, it was all Daddy's work.
Yeah, true.
It's fucking insane that I called him Daddy.
It is, but like, if anyone met him,
You would understand.
Like, we were explaining it to Rach. She was like, oh, yeah, ha, ha, ha. And then met him, and we were like, is it not a dad? She was like, yeah. So true.
Oh. I have a call with him today. I literally put in the thing. Call with Dad.
In your calendar. I still remember too, you were like, I don't know if you were like drugged up or if you were just like emotional or what, like the night of the surgery, you were FaceTiming Sam.
Oh,
And you
yeah.
were like, Daddy, and Sam was like, Daddy.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, the doctor.
That's what we call him.
He's like, okay.
Oh, gosh. That's right.
He's an icon.
He truly is.
Yeah.
An icon. Anyways, sorry about that massive
No,
rant. We've got
Love it.
one of the updates, though. You know.
Yeah, just
Next,
big thing
next.
after big thing.
Yeah.
This is also our last match of therapy episode in this living room. I was going to say on this couch. No, this couch is coming with me.
Yes.
But I'm moving house this week. Oh, what the fuck? I talked about it all in my most recent vlog, so like I really can't be bothered going into it, and like who wants to hear about boring stuff like that all the time. But yeah, I'm moving.
Yeah.
I was trying to live somewhere else, that didn't work out, and then the timing got messed up, and then someone else signed a lease here, so I now need to leave.
It was a very quick turnaround. And why do I feel like no rentals available right now?
No, and like I'm in a very blessed, privileged position, and the rental market is still fucked.
Yeah.
And it is crazy. And like I really just thought, because it's been fucked for years, obviously, but I really just like thought it would eventually get better. Why is it getting worse right now? Actually,
Yeah.
like my rent here would have increased. Therefore, all the other rentals I'm looking at for the same like size and the vibe that I want all increased as well. I'm like, okay. So like, am I getting on flatmates.com soon? Like, what's the go?
Yeah. No, it's crazy out there.
Yeah, it's a bit of a mess, but
And things just go so quickly.
so quick. And I would find one that I would love on like a Monday, and it wouldn't have an inspection till like a Friday. By Friday, it's gone.
Yeah.
Someone's leased it.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, you didn't even give me a chance.
Yeah. We didn't even see it.
Yeah.
That's the thing. People are just being like signed. They haven't even seen the house yet.
Yeah, and like a lot of them, you have to see the property first. You have to like tick that you've seen it. I'm like,
Yeah.
well, I'm not lying.
Yeah.
Oh, the whole thing.
Yeah.
But also, even like I was saying with the nose job, like, am I doing it? Am I not? Da, da, da. Like, there was a period in time where like I was looking for another place, and then I was like, oh, but maybe I'll be able to re-sign here if that doesn't work out. And I was like, oh, but I don't know. And then it was almost like once someone else signed a lease here, I was like, okay, well, at least I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And then even last week, I had to make the decision whether I was like gonna just like sign a lease at somewhere I didn't love, or put all my stuff in storage until I can find somewhere that I do like. And almost like deciding, okay, I'm just gonna like not rush. I booked a storage unit, I booked in my removal list, I booked in the bond cleaner, everything's like booked in, ready to go. I almost feel like like this week is gonna be hectic, like there's a lot to do, but it's almost like the decision is done, and that feels lighter.
Yeah. Even if it's not an ideal situation, you've accepted it.
Yeah.
So now it's like, okay, it's happening.
Yeah, now I've just got to do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have a moving truck booked for Friday. Like, it's Monday today. This is my last week, and I fucking love this little flat so much.
I know.
And classic, like, whenever you leave somewhere, you're like, oh, I love it so much. But like, there are pros and cons to literally everywhere that you live. So
Well, because earlier on this year, you were kind of considering leaving anyway.
Yeah.
'Cause you're like, oh, I don't like, oh, this isn't slightly unideal, this is slightly unideal. And it is crazy. I feel like this is with everything. When you are about to change your hair, when you're about to go somewhere, you like remember all the good bits.
Yes.
And you're like, oh,
Just
but I
looking
actually
at it.
really loved living
yeah,
here.
with like
And, like,
rose-colored glasses on.
Yeah.
You're like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But it's also like, because the rental market is so fucked, I'm looking at other places, I'm like, my place is so good.
And I'm like, oh, I thought I had
damn
the best deal ever.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, go.
Yeah.
But like I've applied to a few places over the weekend. We'll see what happens. Most of them aren't available until like mid-December. So on Friday, moving into this one's spare bedroom.
We're adapting to.
Yeah.
It's fun in this one.
Yeah, me and myself. But then like I'm only really there for like a week until we
Yeah.
go away on a trip.
Yeah.
For a bit. And then by the time we come back from that trip,
It'll be basically
hopefully I'll be approved from somewhere.
Yes.
And I'll be moving.
Yeah.
I've like never used a storage unit before.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's been really great, actually.
Yeah,
I
for
think
some
there's,
reason
like,
I would always be like, that's so hard to
yes, but like the lady, whoever works at National Storage, is literally so nice.
do. Perfect.
I think we're little kind of besties. And that
okay. So do you just want me to leave?
she'll be in the next batch of their episode. It was just like a cute little old lady who was just like being so helpful. And she was like, have you ever had one before? I was like, no. And she was like, okay, well, here's everything you need to know. I was like, thank you.
Obsessed.
And like the remove list I've used 2 or 3 times before. That feels so clean for me. Leaving here is like fallen into place quite nicely, besides the not having somewhere else to go.
Yeah.
But that's fine.
Yeah.
It just is what it is.
Yeah, like you could have found a place, but you wouldn't have loved it.
Yeah.
So it's so much better to just...
Take my time.
Yeah.
And like worst comes to worst, I still can't find somewhere mid-December.
Yes.
I'm saying that yours
Christmas
for
at
longer.
9.
Yeah.
No, literally. And like feeling a lot of, oh my gosh, this is very overwhelming and this is so not ideal, blah, blah, blah. But I was like, hey, kind of fun that we can just have a bit of a Christmassy filled
Yeah.
time to it. Like just see it as a little holiday maybe.
Yeah.
Holiday mine.
Yeah.
Watch Christmas movies.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Yeah. No, it feels good. I'm excited.
We'll make the best out of the situation.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. What is the end of this year?
And I almost like, I'm not going to, but I almost want to sign a 6-month lease so I never move at the end of the year ever again. It's awful.
Completely.
Like when I was applying to one of them and it was like 6, 12, 18. I was like,
18?
18? do I dare? But I'm like, no.
Yeah, that's a lot to commit to.
Yeah.
But also kind of...
I was kind of like, do I sign a 2 year so you can't up my
Can't
rent?
up it,
But I
yeah.
equally, would they just be like, no, it'll only be a 12? Do you know?
Yeah, true. Yeah, I'm the same. We both actually moved at the same time.
Yeah, this time.
Obviously. Yeah, like November-ish time.
Yeah.
And so November, December is when our leases are up. What? No, that shouldn't be allowed. You shouldn't be allowed to move between November and December.
It's awful.
Because also nothing, I feel like not as much is on the market because no one wants to move around that time.
Yeah.
So what is on there is like
And
not that good.
life is always busy. November, December. And I hate moving and then putting up my Christmas tree.
Me
Hate it.
too.
You're unpacking your whole house and you're putting up the Christmas tree. I am like really sad. Obviously, I'll have your Christmas tree, but like I am really sad to like not have my Christmas tree up and like,
I know.
wow.
It is
That's
really
kind of
sad.
crazy.
Yeah.
But it's fine. I've had my Christmas bedding on for a couple of weeks now. And
Yeah.
that's been really great.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah. And as soon as you're in,
Yeah, it's up.
it's up.
And ittle be up most of January, probably too.
Yep.
Yeah, just for my soul.
Yeah. You need it.
Yeah.
No. Oh, maybe I shouldn't.
Oh.
I was about to say how much I love having my tree up. I was like, okay, so that's just rubbing it in.
But also, I can't wait to live with your Christmas tree. I'll come back to mine. I'll be like, oh, what? Like, your Christmas tree is the most magical, perfect tree I've ever seen in my whole life.
I do agree.
I
with
can't wait
that.
to live with it.
I just, every single, like, it never gets not magical. Every single day I wake up and I'm like, just turning it on, reaching around the bookshelf, turning it on. So much serotonin. Straight away. Like, no, of course I had to set up early
Yeah,
in November.
of course.
Like, oh my gosh.
If you never get sick of it.
Yeah, exactly. And I really just feel that 25 days, not that like I feel like anyone really just leaves it up for just the 25 days. Like maybe some people do, but surely everyone's kind of leaving it to New Year's time.
Yeah.
It's not long enough.
It's not long enough.
It makes me so
happy. Yeah, I agree.
I need it up more.
Yeah, and like if you can take a little bit of extra happiness, why wouldn't you?
Yes, and it lights up this corner of my house so beautifully, right next to my bookshelves.
Like,
so the books are all like bright, and just sitting there, I could cry. It's
and
perfect, and I will. And this afternoon, I'm going to put the rest of my decorations up, I think.
Oh my gosh!
So when you move in, Christmas, just get ready.
Right, I'm ready.
Yeah, good.
Friday night,
Santa's coming to town.
9 a.m. Santa's coming.
Oh gosh.
Oh, it's crazy.
Truly.
Crazy.
Are those our updates? Do we have more?
God, I hope we don't have more.
Just trying to
There's
think.
a lot going on.
Yeah, it is a lot going
Yeah,
on.
so I don't know like when we'll film our next episode. Whether it'll be
Shall we do one more by the
on
end
your
of the year?
couch.
So true. So true. That could be kind of fun.
Yeah. With a tree in the back.
So true.
Christmas
Would be.
pajamas.
That would be really special.
Yeah.
And my couch is green.
Yeah, perfect.
Christmas. Yeah, I'm into that.
I'm into it too.
Christmas edition episode. Christmas PJs. Matcha green.
Green.
Oh, I'm already so excited.
Yeah. Lock it in.
Look at him. That's so fun. How are you feeling this week? Like, are you feeling so overwhelmed, or are you kind of feeling like, I've got this?
I'm kind of feeling fine.
Obsessed.
And you know what I think? It's also like having someone in my corner who's like ready to help me.
Yeah.
Is crazy.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, yeah, it's a lot to do, but equally,
You've got someone.
yeah.
Well, we've always said,
Well,
you're in a situation, it's stressful. Someone else is in that situation. They're not even doing anything. They're just there. Makes the
automatically.
situation so much less stressful.
Yeah. And like last night, I just like decluttered my office and my wardrobe and my pantry and some other cupboards in my kitchen. She just sat there.
Yeah.
She's like, can I please do anything? I'm like, you're doing so much by just sitting there.
Yeah.
Helping me.
It's just someone to share mental load.
Yeah. Like mentally, I feel fine.
Yeah. And that's honestly the hardest part. Like, physically to move.
Yeah. Like, well, I'm
You got
strong,
it.
I've
It's the
fine.
mental
Yeah.
side that you're just like, oh, that makes it hard when the mental side's not good.
Yeah.
So if the mental side's good,
Yeah.
you got it.
And like, shit's not stress. And I'm
Yeah.
like, pff,
But you even just
Neither.
know that if something was wrong, you've got someone else to be like, what should we do? And that
that's
makes life
crazy
so
to me.
easy.
Yeah.
Well, not so easy, but so much better.
easier.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I actually feel pretty good. It's a bit of a busy week.
Busy week. No,
We have
Friday.
a photo shoot on Thursday,
We do.
which is like crazy because we're not
not
models.
models.
If you can't tell. There's a few modeling gigs I've done in the past.
Oh my gosh.
Did I enjoy it? I don't know.
Actually, wait, don't even know.
I'm not a natural at all.
Surely,
It'll be fine.
I think hopefully because it'll be me, you, and Rach.
Yeah.
Just the girlies having some fun.
Yeah.
Candidly.
I think this will probably be the most like fun.
I think so too. It's a really fun campaign.
Yeah. That's on Thursday, and then I'm like coming home from that, and like the moving truck's coming at 6 a.m. the next morning. I'm like, whoa, bit on.
It's giving Hannah Montana.
Yeah. Makeup done, hair done, take my photo. Next thing, covered in dirt, moving all my boxes into a storage
Slick.
unit.
Sweating.
Yeah. Probably crying.
Moving is always emotional.
Yeah, it is.
Even if you're happy about the move, it's always emotional. I remember moving last year. Last year.
Last year.
And I wanted
You
the
were
move
so excited.
much.
Like it was the best, most exciting move.
Best move of my life. Crying day of the move. Sitting in this new place crying. Like, why is it so
But, like-
emotional? It's closing a door.
Yeah.
And even if there was so many like things that you didn't like about that past, there was
It's still just like,
still a door of your
sentimental.
life. It was still
Yeah.
a time of your life.
yeah.
And you've been here for 2 years?
Yeah.
2 years.
2 solo years in here.
Yeah. And like moved to the Gold Coast here.
Yeah.
Had so
Like-
many memories here.
Previous time I lived alone, I only lasted 5 months. And I was like, I'm depressed, actually. I've got to go. So, like, 2 years?
Yeah.
And, like, I'm about to sign another lease alone. Like, I don't know. It feels huge.
Yeah.
And it's not even that crazy, but, like, I moved an hour away from most of my friends and family to live here 2 years ago. Being like, I'll just see what happens. And I'm literally probably never not going to live here. It's crazy.
times.
No, I love this little place. But
Wow.
obviously, it's just time
for a new thing.
Yeah.
And you know what? I have to believe that everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, no, and I agree. And I've never really been like that. But my girlfriend.
MMG.
Whoa. Like, even the other week we were going to a rental inspection. I was like, it's at 9, it's at 9, it's at 9. And then we were rushing around all morning, and then we were about to leave, and it was at like 10 or something. And so we had like an hour to fill in, and I was like kicking myself. I was so annoyed at myself. I was like, I never do shit like this. Like, and it was like a week of me making mistakes. Like, I was just so all over the place. And she was like, no, I reckon that like if we were at home and like we left to get there at 10, like something would have happened. Like, there's a reason why we had an hour to spare. And I was just like, you're being so silly. But like, the more I think about it, I'm like, it does actually like bring me a lot of peace to think like that.
Yeah. Have you heard of the burnt toast theory?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like similar vibes.
Yeah, I've never really like thought like that before.
Yeah.
But it's quite nice.
It's so nice. And honestly, even if it's not real, it gives you a bit of peace of mind.
Yeah.
A bit of like, you know what? It's meant to happen for a reason.
Yeah.
Or like if you get a bunch of traffic, I'm always like, you're like filled with so much rage. Like, I hate traffic so much. But I'm like, hey, maybe I'm stuck in this traffic because there would have been a car crash up ahead if I wasn't in this traffic.
Exactly.
Like,
yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, you burn your toast and then you have to make some new ones, so you're 5 minutes late. And then there just has to be.
Yeah. It's very calming.
It's very calming too.
I really like it. So, I'm obviously not meant to be in this house anymore.
Yep.
Otherwise, someone wouldn't have signed a lease. So,
yeah,
it just is what it is.
It is what it is. Wow. Is this... No. Will I come over before you go? Like, is this my last time in this house?
Oh, you'll come over Wednesday afternoon.
Oh, true. And if you need any help...
Yes,
you have asked Rani and like,
well, like, I haven't really like started yet.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I'm kind of like, is it about to be harder than I'm expecting or easier? I don't know. But I've decluttered heaps.
That must
so
feel
in
so
my
good.
head, I'm like, oh,
yeah,
I've got nothing left to pack. I do. Yeah, I have lots to pack.
Yeah.
But it'll be fine, I think.
But even if you just... I'm like, hey, I really want a matcha today.
Yeah.
But I don't have time to go get it. Hey, I'm probably going to get one anyway.
Yeah.
So,
so real for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that. I think those are all our big updates.
Pretty big update.
When is Spotify Wrapped?
End of November? Last week of November, I think. We have to do a Spotify Wrapped episode.
Yeah.
It was so funny. So we've had a few technicians coming in and out of our apartment recently. And the other day, one was like coming in, and we usually put the boys like outside or in our bedroom or something. And this technician comes in. Odie's like going off. Harvey's sitting there just staring. And like, it's just so funny. I'm like, wow, you don't have anything in you that's like, protect.
I must scare away.
And then Sam and I have been joking the whole week that he's like, oh, Larry's got this one.
Honestly, like, fair.
Yeah.
But like, most dogs just copy.
Yes.
Like, if a dog's barking something, Winston's probably barking at it too.
Yes.
With them. Just being like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'll
he was
copy.
literally just sitting there. And then I pick up Odie, take him in the room. I'm like, come on, Halves. And he just follows me. He's like, oh, okay.
I would pay money to live a day in Harvey's mindset.
Me too.
It would be so relaxing.
So relaxing. He's just the most chill dog I've
I'm
ever
so
seen.
jealous.
Yeah.
Because, like, what the fuck is that?
If you couldn't get more two polar
Opposites.
dogs.
They have a good old play sometimes.
They do. They have them. Yeah, it's almost like opposites attract.
Yeah, Harvey has a bit of a crush on Winston
He
sometimes,
does.
I think.
He gets crazy eyes.
Yeah, crazy eyes.
Crazy mouth. Oh.
Yeah, the boys will be living together for a week.
I know. They're going to love it.
It's gonna be heckers.
Yeah. Are you getting excited for our trip? Or you haven't even been able to think about it?
I can't think about it. Actually, I was
Real.
decluttering last night and I found a beanie. And I was like, oh, random, put it on. Loved it on me.
Okay.
I don't know if it's the short hair or it was the fit of the beanie, because I held it up. I was like, this looks like a baby's beanie. Like, it was just looked so short, but it just like fully fits on my head. Like, there's no like poof.
And that's
Do you
what
know
you
what I
didn't
mean?
like about
Yes,
all
all
the
of
other
my
beanies. They had
beanies
these
I
little
wore.
flaps in
And
the
I'm
back.
like, oh, am I excited for a winter trip?
Oh.
But I'm also like, whoa, I'm like packing to like live at your house for like a couple of weeks, but I'm also packing like for like a winter trip.
And it's like 30 degrees here, so you're packing like the least amount.
Yeah.
Like minimal clothes.
So I'm a bit like confused.
Yeah.
I think once I'm at your place and like everything's in storage, bond clean's done, keys handed back.
Yeah.
I think I'll be like, oh my God, we're going away next week.
Yes.
And then I'll be excited.
Yeah.
but it feels so far away in my brain. Are you excited?
Yeah. Actually, I feel like there is a few things that are happening before. So I haven't really thought about it yet. But the other day I was on Pinterest and I saw a few wintry outfits. And it just like started to get me excited. Like, oh, what am I going to pack? And I was like, oh, my God, that's so exciting. I'm really excited.
It's been crazy.
For the food. I'm so excited.
I like can't believe we're going on an international trip together before the end of the year.
I know.
That doesn't feel real in my head.
No, it doesn't.
Into it. That kind of felt like, not like therapy, but like had so many updates to give and just like feels nice to have given them.
Got it all out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not called much therapy for nothing.
You're so right. And I'm about to go to an acupuncture appointment, so it's going to be even...
Therapy times 2.
Yeah. I was crying yesterday and I was like, wow, my acupuncturist going to have a field day with me tomorrow.
You're going to walk in, she's going to be like, ooh.
Georgia. Firstly, where the hell have you been? Great question. Don't know.
Avoiding.
Avoiding, yeah.
Oh gosh, I'm booked in tomorrow.
Oh, I'm obsessed.
But I've been in a really good mental place, so I'm like, it's more of like upkeep. Like I feel like my appointment a couple of weeks ago was like, whoa, got some work to do. This appointment, hey, doing well.
Yeah.
Let's just check in.
Yeah.
It's fine.
That's so good. Have you booked your therapy appointment?
No, but I'm doing it.
Yeah, before tomorrow.
Yeah, that's on my plans today, is to book that in, because I know she's going to be like, and I'm going to be like, I need to be like, yes, I have.
Yeah, you have
she's
to.
going to be like, wow.
Yeah, so proud of you.
Yeah, and this weekend we're going to Wicked, the oh my gosh, I feel sick. The movie premiere of Wicked.
I can't. Do you know what you're wearing yet?
No idea.
Yeah.
No idea. The dress code is pink goes
good with green.
With green. Obsessed. Perfect. I don't have any pink or green, so
the only pink and green I have is like winter.
Yes, I have like a pink top, like a pink bodysuit, but no, like what are you supposed to do with that? I'm so excited. Everything I've seen of the movie, everyone's raving about it.
And everyone cries at the end.
Why is
because
everyone
it's
crying?
the end Defying Gravity.
Yes.
I'll probably be sobbing too. Oh.
I tell you what, okay, so I thought it was my period. I think maybe, I don't know if it's just getting older, I am so much more emotional now.
Okay.
In the sense that I just cry more easily I would never cry when watching movies, shows, books, that kind of thing. And recently, I just do.
What's recently?
Last, like, month.
Whoa.
And I thought it was before my period. Because I was really, like, that was extra emotional.
Yeah.
And then, like, thought I was pregnant kind of emotional. Turns out I wasn't, so that's good. But then last night, we were watching The OC. Something happened. And someone was like, you crying? I was like, I'm literally not. Next second, I'm watching someone crying my eyes out.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm like, what's going on? Am I just more in touch with my emotions?
To 25.
Maybe. I'm not pushing them down. It feels nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's a really impressive thing to be able to do.
What?
To just like feel something and cry.
Oh, yes.
I'm really bad at that personally.
Yeah. Same.
Previously. Go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm obsessed with that.
Yeah.
Is this adulthood?
Is this? Because I always don't cry. And then I
Yeah,
bottle it
I'm a big
up.
crier.
Yeah, no, I
And
don't
then
cry.
have a meltdown for 2 weeks.
Yeah. So I'm now just like letting it out when it needs to come out.
That is so impressive.
Thank you. I'm trying.
You're my inspiration.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's the updates.
That is. I hope it feels like we just like caught up for matcha.
Yeah.
And just. And then you know when you catch up with a friend and it's just like, whoa, okay, bye.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's just good catch up.
Yeah.
Here's everything.
Got all the info.
All the updates. See you later.
See ya in a couple of weeks.
Yeah. See you for Christmas.
Oh my
Or Spotify Wrapped. I don't know if Spotify Wrapped will be first and then your Christmas maybe.
Yeah.
That could be fun.
Yeah, we'll see how we're going.
Yeah.
We're going to love you and leave you. I hope you enjoyed your matcha if you had one with us. Thank you so much for listening to us ramble as always.
So
Say goodbye to this
grateful for you.
living room setup.
Wow. Last time sitting here looking around.
Wait, why will I cry?
Let it out.
Yeah. Yeah. Or just start talking about it.
Oh. Okay. So no.
No, I love this little setup. And I'm like, wow, like this couch and those frames will just like be in another house soon. In like a month.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I can't wait to see where I'll be.
I know, me too. Nobody knows.
Your guess is as good as mine. We love you so much.
Love you so much.
And we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Love ya.
Love ya.